Hello, everyone. Happy Friday to you, if it is in fact Friday. It's Friday for me. That's why I'm going to solve the Friday puzzle, the Friday crossword puzzle, the Friday New York Times Crossword puzzle. Abigail Martin wrote it. I'm going to solve it. Who am I? My name is Steve. Welcome to Solve with Steve. Here we go. What do we have here? Stringy parts of oranges. The pulps. I guess that's stringy, right? That's the white stuff. Green poke bowl topping. I'm not quite sure. The green topping. So what? Avocado? No. So what? You sew fabric. So I don't know. It may come with breakfast in bed. A list of things to do. No, that's not right. Love? Maybe. Nagging desire is an urge. Alternative to hey, psst, is like a little more subtle way of saying psst, of hey. The devil take thy soul. Laertes. It's like a Shakespeare character. He's in Hamlet. I say the devil take thy soul. So a nagging desire is an itch. Oh, it's piths. It's not pulps. It's piths. That makes more sense. Okay, so what is a hem? You sew a hem, and it may come with breakfast in bed. Coffee doesn't work. Offerings from a truck or a cart. Strep throat doesn't work. Now, streptococci, no, it doesn't fit. Fishmonger, fish. Oh, it's scam artist. I was thinking it's the band Fish, but no, it's like the fish email phishing scheme. It's scam artist. Yeah, here we go. DC summer hours, Eastern Daylight Time. They have bit of scattered Valentine's Day decor. I don't know. Genre of the Maltese Falcon and the Big Sleep are film noir. Event evening meal during Ramadan is an iftar. Riser's partner is a tread on the staircase. You have the treads, or what you step on, and the risers are the vertical part. Green Pokeball topping. I still don't know. Scallion something. Street food from a truck or a cart. You get food from a food truck. It may come with, oh yes, breakfast in bed on a tray. Very good. Regarding Inri, bit of rose petal is a bit of scattered Valentine's Day decor. Oh, perhaps that comes with your breakfast in bed. Possible to who's ready? We are. Seaweed salad. Seaweed. It's like, I guess, I don't know. Direction in a grilling recipe is you sear something. Intuitive ability in the Marvel universe. I don't know Marvel. Telekinesis doesn't start with E. Sense something. I don't know. Spidey sense. Oh yeah, Spidey. Yeah, here we go. I actually said that the other day. My Spidey sense was telling me something. Opposite of post is pre. How about ante, meaning before in the Greek? Greek? Latin. Homeboys are, I don't know, your boys. I don't know. Locale of the Sea of Serenity is on the moon near the Sea of Tranquility, and the other mare, the Mars, the seas needed a 41 across. Aye, there's the rub. I'm not sure what that's all about. Massage is a rub spoken in Shakespearean language. Needed a massage. You ached. Thank you, by the way. Thank you, Abigail Martin, for putting the clues that refer to each other near each other. I don't mean to complain, but sometimes they it's related to that, and it's all the way on the other side of the grid. Like, I'm not going there. So thank you for doing that. If you're gonna refer to other clues nearby, have them be nearby. Okay. Blah blah blah. Kobe Bryant was a black mamba. An acorn fell on Chicken Little's head, and he thought the sky was falling. Homeboys are your bros. It's not bris, it's bros. Job for a model is a photo shoot. Dad in Korean is it appa? That's in like Hindi, right? Opa, something like that. I'm not sure. Hit hard, SWAT maybe. Was out for a bit. Supped was out for a bit of dinner. You have some supper. Insect can produce with or without mating. Really, an aphid can do I don't know if necessarily it's asexual. Maybe it's like there's two different cells, but they come from the same aphid. I might look into that aphid mating, and hopefully I don't look at any images. Nano devices are iPods. The iPod Nano was a bygone device. Yes. Beginning of Taurus season is late April. My sister is a Taurus, and she was born in late April. Hey, how's it going, sis? Hit hard is to sail. No, that doesn't work. Without for a bit is napped, because it is appa. And hit hard is to nail. Yes, you get nailed. Okay, that's right. All right, here we go. Oatmeal is, I'm not sure. Hour in Italy is ora, I think spelled that way. Oive, no. Sale sign word. Oyster? Sale sign words. Is it spider sense or less? That makes sense. Seaweed salad. Is it spider sense? I thought it was Spidey sense. I don't know. I'm not an expert in the Marvel Comics universe. I identify as, peg as, not like I identify as a cis, whatever, but to identify someone as, you peg them as, okay. Who's ahead and who's not in campaign coverage is the horse race. Never mind the politics. Treat it like it's a race. Or, we could pay attention to the actual politics and not the excitement of the race. Complimentary assortment in a hotel room's kitchenette. There are coffees, drinks. I don't know. You cannot look at a sleeping dog, cat, and feel tense. Baby, tot. It could be a lot of things. All right, literally grilled meat, carne asada. Literally means grilled meat, and sometimes they say it with carne asada steak. It's like it means grilled meat steak. But all right, carne asada. Here we go. Look what I did. Ta-da! Aubrey, I don't know. Nephew of Abraham. I guess Lot, because that fits. Yeah, he was like Uncle Abraham, Uncle Abe. Audrey, Odin, no idea. Three landlocked countries. Laos fits. It's a country. It is landlocked, and it's a four-letter. The other two are Chad and Mali. Wow, that's actually that's interesting. Okay, Montevideo, Mrs. Montevideo is in Uruguay. They speak Spanish there. The Mrs. would be Senora, and it's the abbreviations of SRA. Posted padding for a grade point average is an easy A. Aubrey O'Day, I may have heard of you. There's like Anita O'Day. Isn't that somebody? Aren't you a singer? All right, one way to the highway is an access road. Gets you onto the highway. Wise ones are sages. Medieval characters are runes. A pod member is an orca. It's the whale, right? They swim in pods. A golf course part is the rough, not the rouge. They might have rouge on the golf course, but it's not a standard to my knowledge. I'm not a big golfer, but I imagine there's not makeup stations at most golf courses. Then again, I don't know. Anyhow, complimentary. Oh, teas. Oh, with the coffee, there's some teas, right? You cannot look at a sleeping cat and feel tense. I'll take your word for it, Jane Pauley. Bordering on inappropriate is racy. Ooh. Meals which Elijah's cup. That's at the Jewish Passover Seder. Elijah, traditionally, he's like the Jewish Santa Claus. Not really, but the legend has it that he visits everyone and drinks a little bit, and you look at it the next day because your little kid's like, wow, there's less there, because little kids don't know about evaporation. But eventually we learn. Science! Anyhow, Zach, it doesn't tell you about the cookies. We don't leave cookies for Elijah. Like matzah cookies? For like milk and cookies? Leave some wine and matzah? No, just the wine. Santa gets to drink milk. Elijah gets wine. Oh, what can I tell you? And zapped in a way, tased maybe. Don't tase me, bro. See you later. Adieu. I'm out. How about I'm out? All right, wish you good. Energy efficient bulbs are LEDs, so it's not I'm out. Early Chromebook manufacturer was Acer. Whoops. Acer. There we go. All right, so see you later. Peace. Is what you might say. What do we have here? Oatmeal is a grain. Oatmeal is no idea. Something meal. Hotel meal? Chess grade Boris Spassky. He was the rival, I guess, of the American, of Bobby Fischer, right? That's all I know. Hot something meal. Come on, stop dreaming. Be real. Yeah, that fits. Hotel meal? Hero's Journey is a trek, I don't know. What do we have here? Something. Olympic track event, Kenya dominates in the steeple chase. So it's lazed, not tased, but that still fits. I didn't know that, but Kenya, they dominate the distance events in general, and steeplechase is not quite the marathon, but it is a distance race with, jumping over water pits and hedges and stuff, because why not have a hedge race? All right, anyway. Finished with hair and makeup. Something ready. Oh, so why would I put that? It's not a meal. Oatmeal is a hot cereal. Hero's Journey is the story arc, the arc of the story. Substack alternative is Patreon. If I had a Patreon, now would be the time to advertise it. By the way, everybody, subscribe to my Patreon. No, if you think I should get a Patreon and you would subscribe, go. I'm thinking about it. I'm evaluating the options. So if that's something that you would be interested, please comment or subscribe if you haven't. Just free subscription to YouTube. But I'm thinking about doing the Patreon, and then I of course need some premium content. Thinking about if I want to go that direction. Anyhow, all right. Start of a rally is a single. If it's a baseball rally, it's a street rally. It's I don't know, something raw ready. Finish with hair and makeup camera ready. Yes. Exciting announcement from a musician is a big release. Is some sort of a release, pre-release. CD release. There's no more CD. There are. Well done. Bravo. Clinton's last defense secretary was I'm blanking. Somebody Allen was that name? I'm not sure. No. Longtime era of American Greed was on CNBC. Is on CNBC? I don't know. Lead into Mexico's Aeromexico, Mexican Airlines. Love ya. Mwah. Oh, it's a new release. And Cohen, William Cohen, I think was the dude's name. Star of a rally is a serve. Oh, it's a tennis a clue. And yeah, do 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 do. Because the tennis point goes back and forth as a rally. But it begins with a serve. There we go. Okay. I think William Cohen was the guy's name, the Secretary of Defense under Clinton. But I'm curious about what was it? I was curious about something over here. Hit hard, nail, no. Oh, the aphid. How do aphids reproduce? I'm going to look up the aphid reproduction and see what Wikipedia has to say. If you got to go, I understand. Thank you so much for being a part of this. Because as viewers, you are an integral part of the experience. Integral? You are a very important part of the experience. I would not do this if people weren't out there watching. I would get demoralized and say, all right, forget it. But because people are watching, I am supported and I feel the love and you feel the love and we just make this part of our world just a little bit better than it would be otherwise. I truly believe that. I do this because it's fun for me, but also because it must be fun for some of you out there. So there you go. Anyway, aphid reproduction is the learning of the day. Aphid, superfamily of insects, let's just go to aphids. Is a superfamily of insects. They're sapsuckers in the family Aphididae. And with the life cycle, should I look up reproduction? Here we go, reproduction. We have it right there. So reproduction. Tell us the single strategy. Oh, because they live in a host, right? Okay. The simplest reproductive strategy is for an aphid to have a single host all year round. So they're monohostal, I guess. I don't know. All right. On this, it may alternate between sexual and asexual generations, or alternatively, all young may be produced by parthenogenesis of never being laid, and holocyclic. Some species can have holocyclic, whatever that means, and anholocyclic populations under different circumstances, but no known aphid species reproduce solely by sexual means. The alternation of sexual and asexual generations may have evolved repeatedly in the Cretaceous. Well, okay, so alternate between hosts. According to this image here, what do we have here? Let's expand this. Can I expand this image? Let's do that. All right. Is that showing up? Yeah. All right. So let's make this a little bigger. Okay. Let's learn, everybody. What do we learn about soybean aphids? So I guess they live on soybeans or in a soybean, on a soybean. All right. So here we got the fall. Well, this is a long summer. Well, the summer is longer than the winter for the aphid. Interesting. Okay. So we have an overwintering egg on the buckthorn. Oh, and then they migrate to the soybeans. So they migrate from one host to another. So on the buckthorn, the egg is deposited, is placed, and a stem mother is born. She grows into a winged female who grows into a winged female, and there are her wings. Oh, she grows into a wingless stem mother, grows into a wingless female, grows into a winged female, and emigrates, births a wingless female or becomes a wingless female. They're also summer migrant, I guess if it's a long summer. So is each one of these a generation? I'm not quite sure. This does not explain it to me. But once they migrate to the soybean, then you become a sexual winged female. Oh. But so when is I guess, who reproduces to whom? I'm not sure this is quite explaining it for me. Any entomologists out there? Okay, so then the, whatever this is, larva, I don't know, here can either grow into a male or a sexual winged female and then when they get to the buckthorn, they migrate to the buckthorn, make an egg, maybe make more than one egg, and then that egg overwinters again. So I'm not quite sure. All right, what is parthenogenesis? Is a natural form of asexual reproduction. This happens in the animal world? I didn't know that. I did not know that. Okay. Parthenogenesis, natural form of asexual reproduction, which the embryo develops directly from an egg, without need for fertilization. So is this the mother does that? Oh man, if humans could do that, guys, we're dead. We're not dead. We'll find a way, but we're even less important than we are now. And let's face it. All right, so hey, we're not aphids. We're humans. As of now, the male is still necessary for something. Anyway, all right, I'm playing those games. I'm falling into gender stereotypes. No, not woke enough. All right, here we go. So parthenogenesis, the embryo develops directly from an egg without need for fertilization. In animals, that means an embryo from an unfertilized egg cell. In plants, okay, so aphid reproduction is more complex and it involves migration between different host plants. Here we go. Alternation between woody hosts, the primary, I guess that's the buckthorn, and herbaceous secondary host plants. They reproduce abundantly in the summer. A few species of soldier casts, other extensive polyphenism. Isn't he the Cyclops? Just kidding. That's a little Greek mythology joke. All right. And under different environmental conditions, some can control the sex ratio of their offspring. I think we should have 70% males. Okay, honey, whatever you think is right. I don't know how it goes. I don't. All right. When a typical sophisticated reproductive strategy is used. Wow, we're getting strategic now. Sophisticated strategy. This is for advanced aphids, not beginner aphids. Okay, only females are present in the population at the beginning of the seasonal cycle. Right, because they're the ones that do the asexual reproduction. You don't need men until later, until you get to the soybean. Then it's like, okay, let's have some men, boys, and then they grow to men. A few species of the overwintering eggs that hatch in the spring result in female fundatrices. Reproduction typically does not involve males. Live birth. The live young produced by pseudoplacental viviparity. What is that? You might wonder. It is the development of eggs deficient in the yolk. The embryos are fed by a tissue acting as a placenta, and then the young emerge from the mother. So that would be right here. I guess this is the baby aphid, or the larva, or the young, or whatever the word is. So that happens right here in early summer. And then that wingless female can develop into a winged female, or maybe doesn't need to. Or maybe is this another cycle of reproduction, and then they grow, and then, all right. The young emerge from the mother. Eggs are parthenogenially produced without meiosis. Offspring are clones of the mother. Wow. All right. So if you've ever known a woman who is much, much like her mother, maybe she's an aphid. I don't think that's right. So they're all female. Right, because they have the same chromosomes. They're clonal to them. Okay, they're all female. They develop within the ovaries, ovarioles, which then give birth to live first instar female nymphs. That's the word I was looking for. Not larvae, but nymphs. Okay. Everybody getting this? This is, all right. The eggs begin to develop immediately after ovulation. An adult female can house developing female nymphs, which already have embryos inside them. Wait, they're born pregnant. Oh my goodness. So, all right, so here's mom, and she has inside her ovariole growing an embryo who has inside of her another embryo already present. Wow. Holy cow. Who knew this? Did you know that? If you knew that, you should write that. I mean, maybe if you're a biology major, wow. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, they're born pregnant. Holy smoke. Boy, that's very, very different from human. Oh my. But it can, and they're all the same chromosomal material, genetic material. This telescoping of generations enables aphids to increase in number with great rapidity. Yes, I know more babies. Offspring resemble their parents in every way except size. A female's diet. Oh man, the pressure on a pregnant aphid. I mean, there's pressure on pregnant women, right? Because everything you do will affect your child. But now everything you do will also affect your grandchild? Holy, this is crazy. This is insane. This is nature. This is the world we live in. Okay, this process repeats through the summer, multiple generations, typically 24. Oh, so you can get oodles of these in one season. Okay, some species of cabbage aphids up to 41 generations of females in a season. Oh my goodness, talk about exponential growth. Whoa. Okay, this is fascinating. I mean, the puzzle, the crossword, the fun. Are you with me? This is. Oh, okay. In autumn, then the aphids reproduce sexually and lay eggs. So at some point, where did the males come from? One female in the spring can theoretically produce billions of descendants were they all to survive. Okay, wow, go aphids. In autumn, they reproduce sexually, but where do the men come from? Environmental factors, such as change in photoperiod and temperature. So as the sunlight changes, as the temperature changes, or what's this? Cool, a little shaking molecule there. That's a cool image there for temperature. Is that showing up for you guys? Yeah, I think so. All right. Is that showing up? Yeah, it is. Oh, it was. Okay. All right. Or perhaps lower food quantity or quality, but something environmental. Then they realize, hey, let's not just make other women who can reproduce. Let's make men because it's time to sexually reproduce. Okay. So you want someone to mate with, you got to make them. I mean, probably not for you, but for each other. Okay. I don't know. The males are genetically identical to their mothers, except that with the aphids X0 sex determination system, or XO sex determination, they have one fewer. So instead of XY, it's X nothing. Is that the idea there? XO sex determination system. There's only one sex chromosome. The men have one. The women have two. So either you get one from each, you're a girl. You get one from mom only. So I guess there's just Y chromosome is supposedly like information empty, right? There's nothing on the Y chromosome except maleness, I think, something like that. Biologic maleness, something like that. Anyway, all right. So they have one fewer sex chromosome. They may lack wings or even mouth parts. You're there for one purpose, buddy. Make the best of it, because you ain't flying. You might not even be chewing, which seems tough. Sexual females and males mate. Females lay eggs develop outside the mother. The eggs survive the winter. Oh, that's why they need the eggs, because do the aphids do not survive the winter? Okay, and they hatch into alate or wing. That's a good crossword word, right? Alate or wingless females the following spring. This occurs in the life cycle of the rose aphid, which may be considered typical. Okay. In warm environments, also if it doesn't cool down, if they don't need to survive the winter in an egg, they can just keep on going asexually for many years. Okay, well, all right. I am more than satisfied with the amount of learning that just took place. I was also more than satisfied with the crossword puzzle. It was a pleasant experience for me. I hope it was for you. Thank you for that clue, because wow, that just launched. To me, this is cool. This is learning. This is curiosity. This is what I love. All right. I had a lot of fun with today's video. If you also had fun with today's video, would you please become a subscriber? I don't have a Patreon yet, but I do have a YouTube channel, as you have found it. And if you would subscribe by clicking that Steve right there, I would be so grateful to you. I hope that you do. I will see you tomorrow. Is Saturday. I plan to make another one of these Saturday and another one of these Sunday. Have a wonderful day. I will see you in the future. Bye bye.